All right then guys, welcome back to another video from Reef Drama. Today we've got an update with regards to the 1,000 litre saltwater pond that's going to be for piney, and also some more potential predator fish as and when obviously I get them. Now, a couple of updates. So first of all, what I will do in a minute is I'll swing you around and just kind of show you, but I have now got the heavy duty galvanized steel brackets that's going to go around the top edge of the pond on the four corners, just to give that, you know, a little bit more sort of structure. So they're going to be going on today, or at least in this video. I've also managed to get the glass that I need to make the sump. So the glass is now here. I collected that, 2 days ago. And I've also got the sealant as well that I'm going to be obviously fixing them into place with. What else? Oh, the insulation. So going to flick you around in a minute and show you how we're getting on with the insulation, but some of that is already done and I'm in the middle of doing some more outside, which I can show you in a bit as well. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else. Maybe we'll start kind of getting the rock sorted as well in this video, and you know, bringing them in. The back part of the pond for the insulation, I will cut that ready to go into place, but because of the pipe work I haven't yet purchased, obviously I can't fit the insulation into place until I've got the pipe work in place, and then I need to know then where all my cuts are going to be, you know, around the pipes and stuff. So I'll get it cut to size, but it won't actually be fitted. But let me swing the camera around, fling the camera, I was going to say. I don't want to fling the camera. I'm going to swing the camera around and I'm going to show you just those little bits and pieces. So bear with me. All right, so there we go. So there's the two pieces of glass. As I say, I picked up a couple of days ago. These are 6mm thickness, nice pieces of glass on there. And I've also got there, these are the brackets that are going to go basically onto the side of the front edge there on that corner, onto all four corners. Some of that you'll notice is missing. I've put that in the sump in the tank indoors to start seeding it. Those are just the broken bits. I couldn't be bothered with them, but the large whole pieces have gone into the sump now to be seeded. And I have made a start, as I say, with regards to the installation. And we've got now this side is all completed. And I've also completed the front as well. There we go, as you can see. And these are fixed into place, so they're not going anywhere. At the moment, I'm just in the middle of doing the other end over there. And as I say, I'll be cutting down for the rear, but I won't actually be fitting it into place. Oh, look what else turned up yesterday in the post. I've got to be building that and fitting that out the back. So it's a nice outdoor sink with tap. So that will help for certain things, washing the skimmer and, I don't know, sorting out Piney's food, you know, defrosting it and what have you else. What else have we got? Oh yeah, with regards to the RODI unit, I've also bought some more DI resin that I'm waiting to be delivered. So that will get sorted before the big fill. So more DI resin on the way. I've already got some more, the carbon. I've got more carbon to go in, and I've already got a 5 micron and a 1 micron, which is all down here in the boxes. So there's me 1 micron, me 5 microns, and that's my brand new box of carbons down there. So let me get cracking, and I'll come back when I can show you a little bit more. Right, so this is my little setup again, as when I did the actual installation in the fish house building itself. I insulated all of that. Basically the same sort of setup. Got the angle iron, measure, tape, cut, easy. Got a glove over there, which once I've cut, I then rub down the sides, which as you can see is all these little bits all over the floor. But that saves you, when you're sort of pushing it into position, getting it all in your face. I've got one more panel down there left to do. Obviously you've already seen what I've already completed so far, and this is going to be cut down here, and then I need to sort of cut this probably around about here, just to finish off that front section. And then the other half of this one will then go round the back with that full board there again, once that's cut down to size. But yeah, this is where we are at the moment, in the little offcuts, and getting on with it nicely. So I think I'm going to carry on, and I'll pick up the camera when it's all done. All right then, guys, so it is the next day, and I got a few bits and pieces done yesterday. Made a little contraption that's going to hold the glass in place while I kind of seal it into the aquarium to make the sump. So that's going to be today's agenda. The paint for the pond around the top should be delivered in the next couple of days, so hopefully that will get done as soon as that arrives as well. And today I've also got the sand being delivered that will obviously go into the pond that's behind me. So that's exciting. So we're getting there. We're starting to get some more bits and pieces for that final kind of getting it together, getting the water in, the rock and the sand and everything else. So let's flip you around, show you what I've got done yesterday, and then I'll make a start on this sump. Here we go. So first of all, we've got all the corner brackets on right at the very end there, and these two as well. So that's all done. This is the contraption that I made yesterday to hold the piece of glass in. I've got the painter's tape stuff there just to make hopefully a better kind of edge, I guess. But yeah, that will hold the glass piece nicely. There's, you know, that's not going to fall over. So that will do. We are obviously able to go down both sides, both ends, and across the bottom. And then when that's sealed in, then I can take all that off, and then obviously I can then come back in and do this this side across the bottom as well. So that's good. That will help me. There's the other piece of glass over there, and this is what I'm going to be using to actually seal it all in. So I've got some HA6 here. So this is what I've used before, and it's good stuff. So happy days on that. Oh, and the insulation is there as well, all ready to go in the rear section once I've kind of worked out the plumbing and everything else. I'll probably put the long 4-foot piece in over there, down at that end, and then this end will be the shorter piece cut round the pipework. So still a few bits and pieces to do, but I'm going to move this pond now so that it's kind of shoved, you know, over to the back and to the side. So that will give me much better access then to the sump, so I can hopefully start fitting this glass in. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right then, guys, so just thought I'd show you kind of how this is going at the moment. So we've got this all set up, clamped together, obviously bits of wood either side of the glass, rock solid, not going to go anywhere. And I've also just put in the tape down both sides and across the back as well. Hopefully you can see that. And obviously I can only get across the bottom on that one side for the moment. When I can take all of this out, that's when I'll come back and I'll do that last little bit there. But, you know, haven't done this before, certainly not with an aquarium, turning it into a sump. But we will give it a go. We'll load it up here, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay then, so I don't know if that recorded or not, but I have now done both those sides, and across the bottom as well, like so. So just got to wait for it to go off. I think I've got to peel these off relatively soon. So I'll probably give it a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to peel those off. What is it? Frog tape, like painter's tape, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, for my first go, I mean, you know, that's pretty good. And as long as it's sealed, who cares? No one's going to see it. It's right behind the pond. Right. Let me give that a bit of time to go off. Then I'll come back and I'll whip off the tape. I'm going to leave the contraption there, leave it all held in place, check on the back of the HA6 and just see how long it needs to. In fact, I can put it up here. So if you want to, you can always read it. Pause the video and read it, but it will tell you on there somewhere how long to probably leave it for before it's dried. All right then, guys, so just another quick update. I've done the second piece now, only kind of on where is my finger, only on this side of the glass though, although it did kind of slightly blow through to this side. And I've done the same with the one at the back as well. Obviously this one is elevated off the base so that the water is going to cascade over the top of this one and then go down and then under that one into the return pump, try and prevent any sort of bubbles, you know. So it's okay, as I said, not a professional, but hopefully it will be good enough. I'm going to wait now for this to go off. I'm going to leave my sort of contraption all in place, and then what I'll do is when I can remove all of this, I'll then run another bead up the inside of this one and also up the inside of this one as well. So there we go. Now we just leave it and wait. Hopefully the paint will be here, and I'll at least be able to get this painted in the meantime. Excuse the mess. Yeah, start cracking on, getting hopefully the plumbing sorted for around the back here as well. Just got to go over and see my plumbing guy. All right then, guys, so we've had a delivery, so let's see what we've got. Oh yes, look at all that. We've got the pond paint, we've got the DI resin, and we've got the Red Sea ReefMat sort of accessory that I need, and all the sand. So let's get all of this into the fish house and we'll have a quick look at what I've got. Right, so just before we have a quick look at the delivery, I've put that Octo Reef wave maker on the back there, kind of down low, angled up, and it's really good actually, because I didn't realize this. You can take it off to clean it and it will leave that magnet behind. So that means the magnet that will be trapped behind the insulation, as you can see, I've just got to put it here, I wouldn't be able to get to if it kind of, you know, ever fell. So it shouldn't ever fall because the magnet should hold it together. But just in case, that ain't going nowhere. So that's what I've done with regards to the magnet for that wave maker. As I say, that would just be in the center, at the back, nearest to the bottom, angled up, and then that will just kind of straight through to the front. Cool, right, delivery. So what do we got? We have got 2 of these. This is a 40-pound bag, so I've got 80 pound in total of this Caribsea, and this is basically dry sand, as it says there, perfect for marine fish and cichlid aquariums. So a bit of information on there, if you want to pause the video and read that. But I've gone for that. So there's one in there, there's one in this box. I've also got some food that I was running out of, and I got the part for the reef mat. So again, gonna have to take this to my plumbing guy, see what we can fit onto the end there, onto the pipe work. So yeah, sort that out later. And then I've also got 2 of these, and these are also £40, or as you can see there, 18 kilograms a piece. One there, one there. Again, Caribsea Ocean Direct Caribbean Live Sand. Now, I'm not affiliated with Caribsea, although would love to be. But I've gone out and bought all of this myself, and I'm hoping that it is going to be kind of enough. But, you know, if not, then I will just get some more live sand and just add it, you know, if I need to. But with the rock that's going to be going in, and what, 160 pounds of sand in total here, yeah, I'm hoping that that will be enough. So cool. Now I'm going to get rid of all of the boxes and stack the sand up neatly over there. Just like that, it's all done. The magic of editing. Wonderful. Right, so just to let you know that with this sand, the dry one, obviously I will have to rinse it out thoroughly. That's a given. With this one, you do not need to rinse it. However, if you're adding it to an established tank, then it is advisable to rinse it. I'm not adding it to an established tank because it's going to go into a brand new one. So I won't be rinsing that, but I will be rinsing that. Alrighty, so on to the next thing. All right then, guys, so just give you another quick update. Today I've gone out and bought all the plumbing bits and pieces that I need, well, hopefully that I need to get this pond plumbed, but that will be in the next video. So if you want to see that and you want to see the rocking, the scaping, I should say, and then obviously the filling of the pond and all that good stuff, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the little bell so that you're notified as and when I upload that video. Now, for today, what I've been doing is I've been jet washing all the rock off. So let's go and show you what all that looks like. But pretty pleased with it at the moment. There's some really cool shapes. Right, and so you can probably see it already through the glass. But there it all is. So it's all been jet washed off, and what I've done is obviously laid it all out onto the tarp in the sun to give it a really nice dry, and just kind of like flick the camera around it all just so as you can sort of see all the bits and pieces. Now there's probably way more here than maybe what I'm going to use. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd rather have too much at this stage than obviously not enough. As I say, there's some really cool like pieces here with all these different like holes and stuff all over them. Really, really amazing. Loving them. Loving them. So what I did was over here for the whole jet washing, you can see jet wash, and I've still even got all of that which I haven't jet washed off yet, but everything was in those onion bags and all in these crates and God knows what else. There's even some more there as well that I haven't done, and I don't think I will use those ones. I'll probably get rid of them, but all I did really was just kind of put the rocks into that crate, like 3-4 at a time, however many that would fit, give it a good jet wash, and then you can sort of see on the floor most of the debris that's come out of it, which is, you know, leaves and just bits of like rock dust, especially where they've been in the onion bag, and bits and pieces that's, you know, as you can see, all over. But blasted through all the holes, so got rid of all the spiders, all the cobwebs and God knows what else that was in there. But yeah, pretty pleased with that. So can't wait. What I'm going to do shortly is I'm going to get all of this and put it into the fish house, just lay it down onto a rug near where the pond's going to be, so that when I'm ready to start doing the scape, it's pretty close to me, and also I can see all the bits as well that I want to kind of grab, and as I say, if I need to, then I've got some more here that I can always jet wash off and add, even, you know, add at a later stage. Don't necessarily have to chuck it all in now. So that's the little update on the rock. I'm going to get all that in the fish house and I will come back to you. Right, and so one of the last things to do then in this video is just get this pond paint onto the tops all the way around. So that's basically going to be just like this little side and then across the top. So that's what I'm going to be using. Obviously 2 parts. I've got a couple of jugs down there that I bought so I can kind of mix half of each, you know, do the painting around the top and then see if I need a second coat or not or whatever. So not sure yet. And then that HA6, once the paint has gone dry, then I'm going to do the HA6 sealant all the way around the corner as well. So in a minute, the next thing you'll see will be the top of the pond, all blacked out with any luck. But oh, I'll tell you what, one other quick thing, just to quickly show you. If you remember, I had that outdoor garden sink delivered. Well, here it is. It's all built. Hey, there we go. Make sure it all works. Probably a bit of air first of all, and it doesn't work. That's awesome. Why isn't it working? Turn the water on first. One sec. Right then, here we go. Take 2. Water. Obviously air bubbles, but there we go. Look at that. Loving it. Yep. Nice pressure. Good. Lovely jubbly. Another job complete. Okay, so as I said a bit earlier in the video, I was going to get the pond paint put onto the top of the pond here, and I have now done the first coat. I've only got an hour and a half to 2 hours for the actual paint in the tub or the pot to last, so I'm just going to show you the first coat, but I will be putting a second coat on. I just want to get this this done and edited and then out to you guys so that we can get onto the next video, which will then, as I mentioned before, will be the scape and the plumbing and potentially even starting the fill as well. So let me just quickly show you to finish off what the top of the pond and everything looks like now, and also the sump now that I've taken out all the bits and pieces. All right, so there we go. So top of the pond there is all painted with that pond paint all the way around, as you can see. As I say, only 1 coat, but I will be doing a second coat. I just want to get on with the editing and get this video out, as I mentioned. Down there, I've taken away all the contraption and everything else for the 2 pieces of glass. So I've just left the wood at the bottom there. I'll take them out probably in a couple of days' time. But they're still there. They're still held up. And obviously, time will tell with regards to whether it holds water back before it, you know, obviously cascades over the top. It might seep round the sides. It might seep round the bottom. Who knows? But we will obviously ultimately find out. Now, that brings this video to a close, so I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press the little notification bell so you get notified of when I upload the next video. And all that leaves me to say is thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all of the new subscribers as well as the existing subscribers. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Easy go.